Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here and welcome to a very exciting day. This is Survivor Series WarGames. That's right, everyone. The WarGames matchup is coming to Survivor Series, one of the big four pay-per-views WWE has put on through the many years. Survivor Series is a historic pay-per-view every single year, and again, we are making more history here tonight. First ever main roster WarGames match. It's gonna be fun. Oh my God, I can't wait. Samuel Vlogs, how you doing, bud? Thank you for resubbing right there. He says, tune up the treadmill because it's WarGames. You're right, it is, man. It most certainly is. But you know what isn't WarGames? Your Con Man certified. Actually, you know what? No, it is WarGames because it's your WarGames certified. Roll call. So who do we got in the chat today for our little preview? We got JJ Varner. How you doing, my friend? We got Maria up in here. Randy N is in the chat. We got ourselves Raul Kapar. We got Elijah Lewis. How you doing? Tyler the God is in here. Shane Bailey. Carlos Romero. How you doing? We got Holla Man. How you doing, bud? We got Caden Esposito. Tyler the God. We got Trenton Pinkard. Rowdy Warrior. How you doing, buddy? We got LG3 Pluto. ISOJ. How you doing, my friend? We got Mac5025. How you doing, buddy? We got Yo Ass up in here. We got Yo Ass up in here. I like that. We got Villain. How you doing, man? We got Primitive Lifeways in the chat as well. Jim Halpert. We got freaking Jim Halpert with us tonight. Nicholas Palmer, how you doing, buddy? Skeet McSpankies is up in here. Welcome to the stream. Ahmed Al-Said, welcome again, my friend. It's great to have you. And Raquel, along with Aled Thomas. Okay, guys, so first and foremost, today we have a preview show right here on YouTube. And this is some very exciting news for all of you because I know you guys have missed me on YouTube, all right? I know you've missed me a little bit on YouTube. We've had a fun time on Twitch, and we are going to continue to have a fun time on Twitch, so I highly recommend you drop a follow over there on Twitch. But from this point forward, we are able to do Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and pay-per-view previews. That's right, everyone. We're going to be back here on YouTube for previews for Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views. It's great to see all you guys, man. It really is great to have you. The 2-week trial run went pretty well with the preview shows. I've got permission now from some contacts that I needed permission from to be able to stream here on Twitch or on YouTube. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Preview shows here on YouTube, then we're heading on over to Twitch. We can get settled in over there, watch some videos, get all caught up with all of that. So that's how it's going to work here, guys. That's how it's going to work. Bloodline asking, am I going to stream the press conference? Yes, 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 yes. We're going to stream the press conference here tonight. I want to see what it's like. I want to get involved on that press conference action. So yes, absolutely. We will, in fact, be streaming the press conference. That's a big freaking subscription right there. We got Ginger. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel right here. It's good to see you. Okay, my friends. So today, we also have a special guest here for all of you. He's one of my big buddies. Ooh, did I just say big buddies? I don't think I've ever called anybody a big buddy before. That's a first. We got one of my buddies. A great YouTuber. You guys know him. You love him. You watch his videos almost every single damn day because he has an incredible audience of loyal, faithful fans. You guys know him. He's lovely. He's our one and only C Wrestling. So he's going to be joining us here in the chat in about 30 seconds here. C Wrestling joining us here today. I haven't reached out to Botch Guy yet, but I would like to. I want to see what Botchy's up to. So I'm going to shoot him a text here in just a second. But let's get the proper headphones in. There we go. See Wrestling. Let's get him on the call. Where is he? There he is. All right, let's shoot him a call, guys. Let's see what he's doing. What's he up to here today? Yo, 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 yo. Making me look like an idiot, muting his microphone like that.
I pressed the wrong button. I was meant to press my speaker button.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, buddy. Yeah, I was just talking to you about 5 minutes ago. We were both saying how we're just waiting for Survivor Series today. Anybody else in the chat feeling like that they're just twiddling their thumbs waiting for the show? Like, what you been up to today, man?
Literally nothing. I literally woke up. I've eaten. I've played some PlayStation, and I'm just sat there thinking, why does this show have to be on so late?
I know, right? Like, what? Come on, what? We need the Rampage start time of 4 p.m. from yesterday. That's what we need today. It's 5:22.
Because I was in the pub watching the England game, and then I missed half of Rampage because
How was that? It was a draw, right, between USA and England.
People were quite bummed. Yeah,
I imagine. What was the vibe in the bar?
It started off really good. Probably by the middle of the second half, everyone was dead. Everyone's just like, yeah, this is getting boring now.
It was a boring game. I haven't really looked at any of the highlights or anything.
A few chances for each team, but then neither of them took them. So,
well, that's unfortunate that your soccer game didn't work out.
I will call you something, but I just remembered we're on YouTube and not Twitch. So.
Okay, so we'll save it for Twitch then. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We're not saving for Twitch. The preview for tonight's Survivor Series WarGames matchup. So, buddy, you want to get into this? Want to see what's on the card? All right. So,
let's do it.
Today, we've got ourselves big matchups, man. Big matchups. The first one we're going to talk about is the triple threat for the United States title. Bobby Lashley, Rollins, and Theory. We talked a little bit ago. I think, actually, no. It was me and Botch Guy that talked a bit ago about how this entire United States Championship run and between Rollins and Bobby Lashley has been excellent, but what has been an unexpected great addition to it is Austin Theory. What's your thoughts on the whole addition of Theory to this?
I like Theory. This new Theory is really good. I feel like, do you know what? When he cashed in Money in the Bank, I think we as fans were very quick to say,
good God. Oh.
And I think,
it's going to auto read too. Once I'm sorry to cut you off. It's going to auto read and it's just going to be a bunch of flipping luchas here. So just
my days.
There it is.
I am ETL, so keep sending luchas.
I guess everything that is 1999 now doesn't run as an even number, so it's going to pop up with random things. But we got the Keith Lee song. Thanks, man. That's different, not the glorious. Good start right here.
I'm really looking forward to this show, man. Also, lucha.
See, you're saved from it, but here in my left ear with this headphone in, it's actually louder than it ever has been before. So it's just like cranking in my ear, lucha over and over and over again.
Did you hear that, guys? It's the perfect time for a lucha bomb.
Stop. See, just I'm gonna hang up on you. Why would you do that? I mean, first of all, you come in here spewing your garbage saying that you're a part of ETL, my man. What's up with that? And then you say that it's time to drop a lucha bomb. I don't like you anymore, see?
That's okay.
That's okay. He's just not fazed by it at all. He's like, I know you're spewing BS right here. But let's get back to the wrestling, though. Thank you so much, Fate. I do appreciate that, buddy. But with the triple threat match, anyone could win, in my opinion. What do you think?
I agree. I kind of thought it would be a fatal four-way. I thought they'd put Mustafa Ali in it, but
I thought they were going in that direction too. Think the World Cup, right?
Which makes me think, could he still get involved in it somehow?
Maybe. Is he going to get yeeted by Lashley again backstage?
Possibly, yeah.
Just yeeted down to the ring the entire way. Bobby's just beating him up, and then they're just like, you might as well be in the match there, Ali.
Yeah. It would make sense. I mean, storyline-wise, it's pretty much revolving around the four of them, so...
Yep. Yeah, do you think... Here's actually a legit question. Do you think they've got something planned with Ali, or are they just literally putting him out there and being like, you can be the man that we beat up right now?
I think they're putting him out there to be the man that gets beaten up.
Yeah, no real storyline direction from this?
Yeah, I can't see it if there is. I hope so.
Which is a shame, right?
Talented, but...
Yeah, it's a shame because I thought Ali was going to benefit under Triple H. I thought he was going to be one of the people that would benefit the most.
I thought so.
He almost should be in the Ricochet position. Imagine if Ali got that pinfall over Braun Strowman. I don't know how the brackets lined up, but like if they could have lined it up last night on SmackDown, right? Ricochet pinning Braun Strowman. If that was Ali, that would be a great way to bring it all back together.
Do you think that was a little bit of a punishment for Braun?
1,000,000% yes. Yeah.
Like, no one expected that.
I got a 5 bomb here from Denisha. Thank you so much. Damn! Their press conference after...
Their press conference after what
Sweet.
does their press conferences after WarGames does Triple H have up his sleeve?
I'm not sure if they have anything up their sleeve for the press conference, but they want you to believe they've got something. With all the hype that AEW has around their press conferences, WWE would be dumb not to put their own thing on, but I don't think it's going to be anything more than maybe like an episode of Talking Smack or something similar to that. But it's going to be presented in a cool way. So the live idea of wrestlers walking onto the stage and doing an interview afterwards is cool. See, you a fan of those press conferences?
Yeah, I think it's always fun. I don't like the whole out of character thing.
Okay.
I kind of feel like wrestlers should do them more in character.
Like New Japan, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think AEW, like you see these heels come out and they're really smiling and happy sometimes. MJF obviously excluded, but
yeah, the
rest of them just come on, they're very happy, smiling. And I kind of feel like just be the character. This is still part of your presentation, you know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 100%
I know we've seen it in
agree.
WWE where they just sort of sit there talking, laughing. Like the Bloodline one with the Logan Paul obviously was storyline driven, but the one we've seen before just wasn't.
And also Roman Reigns just making like everybody acknowledge him and then leaves.
Yeah.
That's great. I honestly, if for every press conference, can that be Roman's character? Just acknowledge me and then leaves. Like that's it every time.
Well, that's the thing. It's trying to get, like, you've got an opportunity here to get people over without even wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it should be. And I think this should be a platform for the better speakers to talk and for us to grasp onto them. Look at like the Miz with Daniel Bryan and stuff on Talking Smack. We gravitated to that because it was a great segment.
Well said, man. Well said. Exactly. I bet you Sami Zayn is going to be must-see on this press conference tonight. I don't know why, but I feel like something's going down with him in the WarGames match, and we're going to have to hear some words from Sami Zayn. But let's go to the next match here, man. We got AJ Styles versus Finn Bálor, which I'm going to ask you something, okay? Because I've been pushing this in the stream, and I haven't really had anybody push back on me, so I want to know your thoughts. Don't you think this should have been a 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match?
100%.
Okay, cool. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense why it's not a traditional Survivor Series match, in my mind.
I think Triple H went, you know what, people have this negative thought of Survivor Series recently. Right. We're going to overhaul it completely and make it one of the big four again.
Yeah, I still feel like, because it's Survivor Series, it feels weird this year having a Survivor Series show and not having a elimination match. Like WarGames is the exciting part this year. Cool, I love that. I would love for Survivor Series WarGames to be a thing, but there's also still the classic Survivor Series elimination match that you really only get once a year. I don't know about you, but I still look forward to it. Like, it maybe isn't the top thing I look forward to throughout the year, but it's always a fun thing wondering who's going to be in that matchup. What type of in-ring chemistry are we going to see between individuals we've never seen have it before? Like, and seeing people team together that you usually wouldn't see team together was always fun. So I'm a little sad that this wasn't made to be a 4-on-4 elimination match, because it really was right there for the taking. But on the flip side, we get AJ Styles versus Finn Bálor, right? Which is great. First time since 2016. Yeah, that match came about without any build, right? Back in 2016. It was when Bray Wyatt got sick, if you remember that. And they had to have AJ Styles be the last-minute fill-in, which, not going to lie, it kind of saved us from a very goofy match. It was where Bray was going to wrestle as Sister Abigail, right?
Yeah, and we were going to get Pumpkin Finn, yeah. Yeah,
we were getting Pumpkin Finn. It was a weird time, man. Really, really weird time in 2016. So we get this match, full-on build with it. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans at ringside with the OC and, of course, Judgment Day. Do you have a prediction for who's going to win?
I still want Finn to win. I think AJ probably should, because I don't think the OC's really beaten the Judgment Day yet, but I still think Judgment Day is the bigger thing right now. So
I think Finn Balor's been one of the most protected people on the roster since he turned heel. I believe he's only lost once. Is that right? Been cleanly pinned once?
If you say so.
I don't know. I might be wrong. Chat, correct me on that. Like, I think there's only one loss for Finn Balor. And it was recently, right? Didn't he just have a loss on Raw? Like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I can't remember. My memory doesn't go that far back.
Do you know, it's weird because I can remember SmackDowns. It's really hard to remember Raws.
3 hours, man. That extra hour it's so many things happen on Raw, right? You legitimately just can't remember coming out of the show because it's a whole extra hour. It's a whole extra half of SmackDown, right? Like on top of it. It's a long time. And you have so many throwaway matches that are there just to fill the time. And of course you can't remember it.
100%.
Sorry, I don't think I got a straight up answer. I didn't give one either, but I'm going to say Finn Balor as well for this. But how about we go back to the U.S. title match? Do you actually have somebody that you think is going to win there between the three?
I think Seth. I think Seth retains. Yeah.
I'm there with you, man. I think Seth. Bobby Lashley's getting moved up to main event scene, getting built to be a challenge for Roman, I believe. And then Theory, who knows what they got planned for him. But yeah, Seth retaining, I would say. Okay. It's time for the title, Shotzi. Oh my. So how about that segment on SmackDown, dude? That Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler promo, huh? How was that?
I'll talk about the positive. Shotzi's promo was really good.
Okay, all right. Spinning it into positive. I like that. I agree with you. It was good.
The Ronda's one, absolutely abysmal.
God, it was so awkward. It was so awkward. It's like, you know, when you have those, oh gosh, I don't know. You're like in school. So take yourself back all the way to like elementary school, okay? And you're sitting there with like your group of drama kids. And you're not in actual drama school. Nobody actually likes to act or anything. And you're just reading lines off a script. And you say something, and there's that 2 to 3 second pause as you wait for the next person to go. That's what it was in the ring. It was so hella awkward, man. I do not get what was going on. These are pros, right? Am I right? These are pros. Okay. So not great. They need a manager ASAP, dude.
It kind of speaks to the failure a little bit of WWE though, because Ronda Rousey's legit. Ronda can beat you up, and she's transitioned her style to wrestling. She's a lot safer in a lot of circumstances, but they cannot present her as just the badass woman. Mm-hmm. They need her to go out there and be comical and be goofy, and you don't need that.
Don't get why. I don't know why they keep trying. This is exactly what they did with Roman Reigns, and it's exactly why Roman Reigns didn't work. Here's the only thing that's saving Ronda right now. She's a heel.
Yeah, that's
the only thing. If she was, because remember, they pushed this exact same character as a babyface. Like, they haven't changed anything about Ronda. She's still exactly the same, only she's beating people up a little more. Like, what is there to sink our teeth into? Cool, she used to be the baddest woman on the planet. Then she got knocked out by Holly Holm. What else is there? Like, the allure of Ronda Rousey in WWE's gone. This isn't 2019 anymore. Right? That allure's gone. It's not just Ronda's got to get over as a champion now, and whatever's happening with Ronda on the microphone needs to stop.
Yeah,
it's bad.
But then you have matches like the Fight Pit, for example. I know that's a more recent thing for the main roster, but why is Ronda Rousey not being immediately booked in Fight Pit matches? And why are you not trying to capitalize on stuff like that and trying to make her seem just this legit badass? Manager, maybe, but just don't have her talk. She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to. So this brings me to a next question here. We had this conversation yesterday during the live stream with the chat, but we're talking about potentially who could line up as the manager for Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Who could it be? One name really jumped out, and this would be a huge get for WWE if they were able to make this happen, because she's so incredibly busy, but Stephanie McMahon. How cool would it be to see Stephanie speak for those two?
I wouldn't mind it.
Think about
I can't think of anyone else though. That's the problem.
Nasty Stephanie McMahon. Not babyface Steph, right? Not all smiles, and that's why I don't know if it would be able to happen, because she's supposed to be like, you know, the face of this company now, right? Like behind the scenes, right? She represents the company.
I mean, look at some of the stuff that Vince did.
True. But back then, you know, we're talking back then versus now. And would it be able to happen? Sure. Would they do it, though, is the other question. But it would be really, really cool to see someone like Steph go with them. But say they can't get Steph, all right? People who could be in that position, I don't know, like Sonya Deville can speak, right? If they wanted to do Sonya, that could maybe be a cool trio. She could do a lot of the heavy talking for them, but I don't know if I love that. And there's really not anybody else beyond there, is there?
How about, who's that? I can't remember his name, from NXT. He's a cocky manager who hasn't really wrestled, I don't think, at all. Used to work in Impact.
Are you thinking of Robert Stone?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, so he's with Von Wagner right now. So if they
that's
wanted,
not great, isn't it?
So like, I mean, if they wanted to move here, I've been pushing this idea too. Move Von Wagner up, pair him with Baron Corbin and JBL. I think that would work. And then there you go, Robert Stone.
Who was that guy in AEW that did the UFC stuff?
UFC stuff. Which guy? Sorry, which guy?
They had a manager, didn't they? The cocky manager that got booed out of the building every week.
Oh, Dan Lambert.
That's the one. Get him in. He's not in AEW anymore.
True. Yeah, and he said he left AEW because he felt like that was the end of the line for his character. So he's obviously open to exploring different ideas and different paths with his character. That could be fun.
Yeah, I think if you was WWE and you pitched to someone like him, you know, I'm going to put you with Ronda Rousey
and Shayna Baszler. He might bite. Yeah, he might bite into that. That would be a really good pitch. Chat, would you like to see that? Dan Lambert? I know everybody hates him, but like as a heel, like with a heel Ronda and a heel Shayna, that's not bad. Let's see. From within WWE, is there anyone else? Holy shit, my God, my, oh my. Wow, Samuel Vlogs with a 50 bomb. Did they miss me on YouTube or something? Like, goodness me. Holy, thank you, man. I'm going to wait for this 50 bomb to play. I might have to. No, it's a Lucha bomb. Oh, my God.
Enjoy.
Because it's $49.99. It didn't reach the 50 mark. I got to actually do this.
I turned it off. Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
Do you feel more Lucci now? I know the chat does.
You dick. Thank you, Samuel Vlogs. No, I don't feel Lucci today. I'm feeling Usi. I'm feeling Broody. I'm feeling Tootie. But not. Oh wait, you guys didn't need to know that. Never mind. But no, it's good to see all of you guys here in the chat. Thank you for joining me, Sam. Thanks for that. See wrestling. Are you feeling Usi? Not Tootie?
Always feeling Usi.
Okay, good. I'm not feeling Lucci, though. Frig the Lucci. I'm not feeling Wendy either. Not a chance. That wasn't. Oh my good God! Not again! No! Oh shit! I'm gonna do some more dancing. Thank you, Fate. You freaking. You guys like to see me lose my mind. I'm so nervous for this subathon. I'm literally gonna hear Lucha over and over and over again for like ever. It's coming. Are you tuning into the subathon there, dude? On the 10th?
I will be. I don't think I'll be watching for 2 weeks. Like, not straight, but
if I make it 2 weeks straight, I mean, like that's going to be the most insane thing ever. If the chat is actually that crazy, I mean, I
just
know.
To give you the cheap plug. Con, when is your subathon?
That is on December 10th. We're going to be watching Ring of Honor Final Battle, NXT Deadline. I think that's the name of the pay-per-view. And UFC 282, 281, 283, somewhere around there, whatever pay-per-view number it is. But this is taking its sweet time to pop up. I just awkwardly stood up here and just waiting to dance like a goofball McGundy. There it is. All right. Thank you, Faye. There it is. YouTube's mean. It takes its sweet time to process things. See you.
deserve it, champ.
You
How
deserve it
about
when
another? Lucha,
Oh
lucha,
my
lucha,
God.
lucha, lucha, lucha,
So you want them to chant, "You deserve it" now?
lucha, lucha, lucha,
Yes,
lucha,
because you
lucha,
do
lucha,
deserve the
lucha,
lucha
lucha,
box. There you
lucha,
go.
lucha, 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 lucha.
Guys, that's not a thing now. See, you totally started a thing, and I don't like that.
Probably.
I'm gonna every time now they're gonna be like, "You deserve it." Gonna get the stupid "You deserve it" like sound bit over on Twitch as well when that happens. God. All right, we got some more predictions to do. So I'm assuming you're picking Ronda Rousey to defend the title.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Me too, man. Yeah, Ronda. Shotzi ain't winning. It's gonna be a good showing for Shotzi, no doubt about it. But unless Ronda squashes her. Here's a question though. Do you think anybody comes to the aid of Shotzi here today? Because Raquel is out with now a broken arm and a dislocated shoulder in storyline. So what do you think? Is somebody going to even the odds tonight for Shotzi?
So the only person I could think of that might is Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I think Charlotte Flair returns tonight. They need something over on SmackDown, right, for the women's division. And as much as we have seen Charlotte and Ronda before, it draws, it works every time. So why not, right?
People were quick to point out to me, actually, on my things you might have missed last night, that when Becky came out, they gave her the SmackDown nameplate. I always see it as SmackDown, but if they're a Raw superstar, they usually get Raw.
Interesting.
But she got SmackDown.
Interesting. So maybe they plan on moving Becky over there. I guess when you start really looking at it, at the top of the card, you got Bianca Belair. It looks like you're maybe going to have Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair have their thing eventually. You also have Mia Yim, who's being inserted with that group right now. So she may get a title shot down the line. Who knows? I don't know what they plan with Mia Yim. Possibly Alexa Bliss. You know, there might be something with Alexa tonight. So Raw's very crowded towards the top. SmackDown, on the other hand, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey will draw. Becky versus Shayna will draw. So it makes sense to put her over there, right? But that's the same reason why we're saying Charlotte Flair would come back, because they need that big baby face over on SmackDown right now.
Oh, I completely agree. Completely.
Yeah. Cool. We got ourselves the 2 WarGames matches now. We're going to start with the women's one. This is Team Belair versus Team Damage Control. It is Bianca Belair, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Mia Yim, and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley. Do you like the matchup here, first and foremost?
Yeah, I mean, I think Damage Control versus Bianca Belair and everything has been overdone, but at this point. But I can understand you need a feud going into it, and where else are you going to find a 5-woman feud,
Exactly.
So it makes sense. I think you've got the animosity to create a good match. And I think with Nikki Cross as well, I think you've got a bit of intrigue. So
she's going to do some crazy shit. You know what I hope they do, though? Because a lot of people, I think, forget how good Io Sky was in the previous WarGames match. When she put that trash can over top of her body and dove off the top. I hope they let her do some crazy stuff. What I really hope from this match is, because the build hasn't been excellent, I hope it's an entire showcase of the women's division, what it can do, what the potential of it is, right? Maybe the build to it isn't excellent. Everybody's saying, this is a weak team for Team Damage Control, and it's not the greatest build, yada, yada, yada. Let them show what they can do in the ring, because there is a lot of talent here. Asuka's still one of the best in the world when she's firing on full cylinders. Rhea Ripley is reaching a new level right now. Bayley is consistent as ever. Dakota Kai and Io Sky, exciting. Bianca Belair, she's amazing. Alexa Bliss, Mia Yim, and Becky Lynch. There's a lot of talent here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show, you think 10 years ago, this would never have been a thing.
Never, ever, ever. So, the big question is, who walks out with the win, and how do you think the win happens?
So I think Team Bianca Belair win. And I think Bianca pins Bayley, end the feud like that. I do think we'll continue with a Becky Bayley sort of off feud sort of thing. But I think Bianca's going to go on to something else. Okay,
here's what I think. You can hear me, call me out if this is stupid, okay? But I think they're turning Alexa Bliss heel. I think there's been so many little details in the promos where she's looking at the title. She's not all smiles with everyone. She's just a little further away from the group. I think Alexa Bliss cost Team Belair this match. I think Alexa Bliss wants the Raw Women's Championship. What do you think?
So I agree. I think she's going to go heel. I don't think it's going to be in War Games.
Okay. You think afterwards?
Only because it's War Games. It's not like if it was a match she could walk away from. Yes. Once that door's locked, she's stuck in the cage.
True.
So unless it's the very final moment of the match, and then she sort of stands there while someone pins Bianca or something, fine. But I don't know how else you could do it.
Well,
because she's got to fight the entire match.
Let me throw one right back to you. What if they did it in the cage, similar to how Dakota Kai turned on Tegan Nox?
Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. She might not ever enter.
What if she just destroys Belair and then leaves the team high and dry? That's an easy heel turn.
There was a random theory on my Discord that maybe she doesn't enter because Bray gets her.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's actually a good way to segue to this, because there's been a lot of stuff with Bray Wyatt lately, and remember those? I mean, you remember, obviously. Something popped up in the background when Alexa Bliss was speaking, and it was very obvious. They made sure you saw it. So dive into that theory, man. How do you think they might be able to reconnect Alexa and Bray with this?
So I'm not sure if they're reconnecting or feuding. I think Bray would look for revenge. I'm not sure. But it depends what his character is today. Obviously, if it's Uncle Howdy or Bray Wyatt. But I can just picture. So there is also a thing where like Alexa's stuck in the cage, have Bray come out, and she can't run anywhere. She's trapped.
Okay.
And, you know, there's also a lot of thing that people are excited by. Of in the song, the White Rabbit song, it talks about Alice being 10 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
If Alexa Bliss is on top of a 10-foot high steel cage.
Okay.
There's a little bit there that you might think, I know that sounds a bit strange, but you also had the White Knight and things like this that people have associated with things Bray's done now. So people are looking at it thinking, is that possible?
That's very interesting. I like that idea. Being able to connect.
I do think it's more likely he does something with Alexa tonight, because obviously LA Knight doesn't seem to gonna be there.
Yeah, LA Knight's in bad shape, dude. he's feeling a lot of pain right now. So that's very interesting, and it's a great point, because I think at this time, a lot of people actually have forgotten about the whole White Rabbit stuff. Right? Like, that was the big buildup, was what is White Rabbit? Is it supposed to represent something? And we haven't had a lot of details on that since he's returned. And it's definitely still a part of his character. So, yeah, maybe some sort of connection there tonight.
There was a wild theory yesterday. So, you had the phone number.
Yes.
And obviously, I know you called it on stream, part of your video.
Freaky as hell.
Yeah. During that entire, psychiatric report, right? The psychiatrist doesn't say he or she once.
Oh, all right.
They always say the patient or the person. It's never he or she shows signs of this. And it just makes me wonder, is there a reason they don't do that? Do we think it's about Bray, but it's not?
Could be about Alexa. True.
Because we know she's had therapy.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that as well. Does it sound like the voice from the therapist of Alexa Bliss's therapy sessions?
I'd have to double check. I don't know.
Because a lot of people were saying it did sound like it when, I mean, it's the chat online. Who knows what people are actually saying? But people saying that it sounded like the therapist. So I don't know. There might be something there. Chat, yes or no? Do you think, or actually, no, that's the wrong way to put it. Who do you think this phone number is about? Bray Wyatt or Alexa Bliss or other? Let me know in the chat right now by saying one of those three names. Then we got our last thing here, dude. We got the men's WarGames match. I am pumped up for this, dude. Legitimately so excited to see this one. Because, again, we're talking about all the talent in the women's WarGames match. Well, look at the talent in this one. Bloodline versus Team Broody. This is going to be good. What are your thoughts, dude?
This has to be the biggest WarGames match in WWE, right?
Yeah, Bocce's here in the chat too, man. What you up to? You want to join us? Bocce? Want to join us? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Are you good?
But yeah, go back. What were you saying there?
This has to be the biggest WarGames match, right?
I would think so. Yeah. In modern day history, I don't have enough experience watching the old stuff, right? Like from WC. It was from WCW, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough knowledge from that. But in modern day WWE, since it's been in NXT, yeah, I would say this is the biggest WarGames match ever. Oh, he's at work still. Damn. Okay, maybe later, Botch.
He's not going to miss Survivor Series, is he?
Not a chance. He's off in an hour. Okay, all right, sweet, man. Maybe we'll be able to get you on during the show if you're down for that. But yeah, biggest Survivor Series WarGames match ever. Roman Reigns alone brings this up like, I mean, who have we had in the WarGames matches before? Mostly Undisputed Era, and then a collection of whoever's over as baby faces in NXT for the most part, right?
Yeah.
No one reaches the level of Roman Reigns, not even close. And then you got the Usos, who are arguably just as important as Roman right now.
Yeah. They've done a really good job of bringing everyone up alongside Roman. Do you know what I mean? It's Big not time. Just let's elevate Roman and don't worry about everyone else.
Absolutely. Like Solo Sikoa looks like a beast. Like, he has been protected beautifully, and I hope he gets a really good showcase in this match. Like, it's going to take, like, everybody from the Brutes to keep him down or something like that. Like, I actually, you know what? Let's go here with a great question. Who do you think starts this match?
I would expect Solo Sikoa.
That's what I'm thinking too, right? Solo Sikoa, and then maybe a Butch. Or if you want to showcase Ridge Holland, what he can do in the ring, right? Like a Solo versus Ridge starting it off. That's not bad.
How about Solo versus Drew to start off?
Ooh, that would elevate him, wouldn't it? Big time.
I think that would work, yeah.
That would work. Yeah, Drew could be a great starter because he's got to remind people how good he is. It feels like he's fallen off just a little bit since that loss against Roman Reigns, but he's got to remind everyone what he can do in that ring. So that's a pretty.
I mean, it kind of makes sense too, because wasn't it Solo that cost Drew the title?
Was it? I can't remember.
At Clash, yeah, it was Solo who came out through the fans.
Okay, all right. So yeah, there you go. That would be a great way to start that off. I wonder what the story with Sami and Jay is going to be. Like, somebody brought out the idea, and I don't think it's going to happen because I think Roman Reigns is entering the matchup last, but the idea of Sami and Jay being alone in the cage, like just in like their entrance cage, not the actual Survivor Series WarGames cage, and just the looks that Jay would be giving Sami would be hilarious, and Sami's just like, what, Oos? What? Like, just as Jay's just staring him down the entire time. I think it would be hilarious, but it's not going to happen because Roman's entering last, right?
What happens if they get Roman Reigns his own little cage? Because, you know, it's a tribal chief. Maybe it's got like a chair or something.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that shit. Oh my God, we got another pretty pink palm. Grady Dose right here. He didn't drop $49.99. He dropped 50 even. Thank you, man. Thank you. No lucha dancing there. Thank you, man. That's so kind of you, bud. Holy hell, the chat. You've missed me on YouTube. You've missed the super chats, I think. Thank you, bud. We're going to get the chat to chant yes, and I'm going to ask C Wrestling to chant yes with me. You mind doing that, man?
No, go ahead. Go on.
Let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, 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 yes. C isn't saying yes. He should say yes, 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 yes. He still isn't saying yes, 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 yes. He screwed me over. He's not saying yes.
I'm saying it internally.
Sami is gonna get pinned tonight, and then he is gonna get turned on.
Like, I'm over here expecting, I'm counting it down. I'm thinking C's gonna join in. He's gonna help. No, no, over there, quiet as a bee.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever said quiet as a bee before? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That's the first time. Bees ain't quiet. They buzz. Oh man, thank you so much, Grady. I appreciate that. But I guess the last question here is, who wins? Roman team or the Brutes team?
I think the Brutes.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you think something's going down because there's no way they win clean, right?
Right. I think either Sammy screws the Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I think he might cost the Bloodline inadvertently, and then Roman in the future blames him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think they give Sheamus possibly a clean pin on Roman Reigns.
That's an interesting call because Sheamus is at that level right now where he's about to cross over into a true main event player. Like, he's always been on that cusp. He's had world title runs. He's had WWE championship runs, but he's never really gotten as over as he is with the fans like he is right now. That's a great call, man. Chat, would you like to see that?
See, I think, right, we're definitely ending the reign of Roman. We're definitely coming towards the end, I think. And we could be sat here next year saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna have Sheamus be a new contender, how do you make him stand out from all the other people Roman Reigns has beat? Maybe he's the first person to pin Roman Reigns, and
it's a great call because I think WWE actually just tweeted out today when the last time he was pinned. Let me see if that was actually WWE or somebody else. Because if it was WWE, then they're actually reminding you that he hasn't been pinned in so long. I think it's over 1,000. It's like 1,073 days or something like that, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that,
yeah. Was it WWE? Maybe it was just like PW Insider or something like that. Okay, never mind. No. But they're trying to remind you that he's had an amazing run so far. Ibrahim Alizai says, I think the Bloodline should win. Ibrahim, well, you know what? You're not alone, dude. There's a lot of people that think the Bloodline should win because they're the family. They're the group, right? They are the team. And when you have the unit all together, a lot of people think that the unit shouldn't lose to a bunch of random people. Even though this is 3 members of a group with the Brutes, it's still 2 extra people, right? Last thing I want to
say,
ask
though,
you.
I know you picked it up yesterday. I picked it up on things you might have missed too. What was going on with Kevin Owens?
Okay, that's a beautiful transition. I was about to ask you. So yeah, like Kevin Owens entered first, and then everybody else entered behind him, and then he was on the opposite side of the ring, and then at the end of the match, he took his time getting into the ring to celebrate with everybody. It was weird.
Yeah, like we're all expecting Sammy to be hesitant about Kevin Owens. What if Kevin Owens is hesitant about attacking Sammy?
Yeah. Like Kevin Owens and Sammy, they go way, way back. And Kevin has usually been the one to speak sense to Sami Zayn or talk. It's almost like Kevin Owens, he loves the man, but he's like, I love this idiot here. I don't know what to do with this idiot. Yeah. And he's my idiot friend, and I'm going to have to save him from time to time. But so that's interesting, dude. I wonder if there is something there with Kevin Owens in this match. Maybe they want to go to Kevin Owens versus Drew. Like, I don't know how Kevin Owens gets to Roman right now. There's a lot of people in his way. But even then, a heel turn for Kevin doesn't seem to make sense right now. So I don't know what the plan is. Do you have any ideas?
I have no idea. Absolutely. Honestly, I think no one has predicted this reign of Roman. I don't think anyone's got it right. Every time we approach a pay-per-view, there's always that. Right now, not today, but usually it's like, what if Logan pulls the guy? Because we're all just waiting now for the reign to end, and anything could happen at any moment. And I don't know. I think Sheamus is next, though. So
I think Sheamus is next. That makes sense at Royal Rumble, right? Sheamus Roman. That's a big enough match. Then, dude, I wonder. I don't know if they will do something like this. Like, I truly don't. But I'd be intrigued. What if Kevin Owens tries to infiltrate the Bloodline? Just yeah. What if he's playing them? He knows Sami Zayn's in for a world of hurt right now. He's like, dude, they're playing you. Like, they're going to turn on you someday, and it's just going to be bad to watch. What if he tries to infiltrate the Bloodline and to get to Roman Reigns? Like, he's been speaking out loud how much he wants to take the title off Roman. But what if there's a storyline there? I don't know. I just don't know how they would get to that. But that stuff on SmackDown was weird, man. There was something with Kevin there.
There was. I think, like, someone's pointing out on Discord last night about how you could do the Usos versus Kevin and Sammy at the Rumble. And thinking about it, that's fine, but maybe you do that at Mania.
Yeah, and that would be a great Mania match because Sammy and Kevin.
But that also means you've got another 3 months of build to it.
Right.
So I don't know how you do that unless you have something like Kevin infiltrating the Bloodline to prolong the story.
I wonder if they'll do. I guess there really isn't any big pay-per-views or big matches between. What am I saying? Big shows between Royal Rumble and now, right? They don't have day one. At least we don't think they're doing day one. Everything seems to say they're canceling.
It's cancelled.
Yeah, but it hasn't been confirmed by WWE. I found that out last night. It wasn't confirmed, but everywhere else it seems to say it's canceled. No tickets on sale or anything.
They'd be selling tickets, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so it looks like it is like 99.9% canceled. So yeah, but we're missing that one show because I think you could run a story of like Kevin versus Roman for the title. Kevin, if he loses, he has to join the Bloodline.
Yeah,
you could have something like that, or Kevin versus Sammy. Kevin, if you lose, you got to join the Bloodline. If I lose, I'm out. I'll listen to you. I'm gone. There you go. That could be a matchup for Royal Rumble. Sammy versus Kevin. They could do that.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
So there's some interesting directions that they can go. But regardless, it's gonna be a fun show. Which match are you looking forward to the most out of all of them?
Men's WarGames.
Men's WarGames? Nice. Yeah, me too, man. Chat, which one are you looking forward to the most? But once you answer that, what I need you to do is I need you to go on over to twitch.tv/conman167 and drop a follow over there because that is where the rest of the show is going to continue. It's cool being back here on YouTube for the previews, and we are going to continue to do it moving forward. But see, my man, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure talking with you, and we might get you back on throughout the show if you're available.
Probably won't be, but maybe afterwards.
Okay, sounds good, my man. All right, enjoy Survivor Series tonight, bud.
You too, dude. Catch you later.
Talk to you later. Bye. Cool, man. That's C Wrestling. Everybody go drop a subscription over on C Wrestling's YouTube channel. If you wonder what it looks like this. Hey, Jordan Coggle, it has been a little bit, my man. If you guys are wondering what C Wrestling's YouTube channel is, it is this one. Boom, take a look right here. There you go. C Wrestling. Yo, 67K? Bud, you putting in work. He's almost at 70K. Let's flip and go. Last time I saw it, I think it was 65K. Nice, man. Nice. But guys, go drop that subscription over there on C Wrestling's YouTube channel. Okay, last thing here, chat. One more time, I need you to please go on to twitch.tv/conman167 and please drop that follow. The link is in the pinned message at the top of the chat. It's also now in the chat. So click on that link, go drop a follow. And if you guys want to see your name pop up, you can right here. All right. Simple as that, guys. Go drop that follow. All right. Go drop that follow. Let's see some follows roll on in here, chat. Let's see some follows roll on in. Who we got next? We got Trey Lucado. We got I Heart Nay. We got Lord Megapuff. Thank you guys for following. Who else is going to pop up over here, huh? Who else is going to pop up over here on Twitch? Drop that follow. All right, drop that follow. But we'll be over there in about 5 minutes, everyone, so make sure you tune on in. That's where the watch-along takes place over on Twitch, guys. One more time, drop the follow. There we go, Kobe Best. Mason dropping the follow. Thank you, dude. You guys are amazing. We got, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. How you doing, bud? Thank you for the follow. Everyone, you are amazing people, and we will see you over there on Twitch. Until then, we got some more people. We got some more followers. We got Tyrone, and we got Jessa Morant. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Big time shout out to the 3 or 4 or 5 donators here today, but the big shout out to King of Fate, to Samuel Vlogs, and to Grady Dose for your guys' 50 bombs right there. Incredibly kind. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you over on Twitch. Until then, I've been Con, and this is Survivor Series. Let's go. Let's get hype. Survivor Series hype, boys. See you.